What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM for GM Season 4, Episode 26 here today, the post-WrestleMania 2007 edition. We are going to be featuring the fallout of WrestleMania here today, as well as the new WWE 2008 Draft. That is canonically our 2008 year. We will select our draft for SmackDown for this upcoming year, and book our very first show as well, and watch one of the matches from our first show here on SmackDown. So before then, though, we have to select our keepers, as we always do. So who are we keeping? Who are we keeping? Obviously, our WWE Champion, CM Punk. We are obviously keeping Becky Lynch, our WWE Women's Champion. We got to keep Gunther, our United States Champion. And then who else is very important to keep? I would like to keep Lita, because we're doing Lita and Becky right now. I would like to, Lita is $290,000. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Charlotte is significantly cheaper. Ideally, I would like to keep Charlotte. Or is Charlotte even on here? She's not. Charlotte's not even on here. So, honestly, I can't even select her if I wanted to. Interesting. I think Finn Balor I would like to keep because we were doing... I want to keep Roman and Jay too. The thing is, I like a lot of the people on our show right now. The women are, not that they're expendable, but we've done everything that we can do with like Tegan, Naomi and Liv to an extent, Chelsea Green to an extent, Eddie Papa who gives a fuck about. We had to keep our top three champions. Lita, I think I'll select. I would like to keep her and Becky going for a little while longer. And then maybe Roman Reigns, and then we can see if we can select Jay in the draft. Finn Balor, too. All right, let's keep Lita. And then, look, it really takes up our budget, but it's fine. She's worth it, because I would like to keep her and Becky feuding over that women's championship. And then for our last pick, and like I said, I want to keep Balor because he's owed an opportunity at that United States Championship, and maybe we could pick him up. We could pick him up in the regular draft. Roman Reigns, I feel like if we let him go into the regular draft, he'll be one of the first people selected, so I feel like we have to pick him now. And then hopefully we can pick up Jay and Balor because I would like to keep those feuds going. AJ as well. If we don't retain Rollins, that's fine. I would like to. But Punk just beat him. I would like to continue the feud between the two and maybe turn one of them heel soon. But if we can't keep it going, then that's okay. So I will not select Rollins. I will keep Roman Reigns. I feel like Roman and Punk have been the two tentpoles of SmackDown for so long now that we have to keep that going. Not the feud necessarily. They've had so many matches, but they have to remain our two top stars here on SmackDown. So we'll keep Roman. It's not like Roman just lost to Jey Uso. If he did, then it would make sense for us to lose Roman, but he's still winning, so we'll keep him. I think we're going to confirm that. All right, let's get going here. Raw is keeping their fucking World Heavyweight Champion, Eric, Gallows, Brutus Creed, and Valhalla. Very nice.
The wait is over. It's now time for the WWE Draft.
All right, so Raw selected Lyra Valkyria. We got AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Jay. So Jay and Finn are here. Most of the people from our show are here, which is good. Rhea is available right now. Io Sky I would love to have. We haven't had Sammy in a few years. To get Sammy back would be fine. And he's been Aleister Black would be fucking awesome. Okay, we gotta pick up the people that we need though. LA Knight we lost last year. Always love having LA Knight on the show. Kevin Owens, I don't think we've ever had on SmackDown. Orton we've had a number of times. Bray Wyatt we've had a few times. I think we pick up AJ Styles and we do him and Roman Reigns. AJ, Jay, AJ, Finn, AJ, Finn, and AJ, Finn, and Jay. Yeah, I think those are the 3 that we need, because we need to keep Jay and Roman going for a little while longer, and maybe Jimmy, too. I mean, I know these are all the same people we've already had, but, I mean, Cody Rhodes would also be great to have back on SmackDown, man. Let's get Jay for now. Yeah, let's get Jay.
SmackDown picks.
All right, we got Jey Uso.
Main event, Jey Uso joins the new
Andrade to Raw. They're picking some lower level people so they can save most of their budget. We got to get Balor on the show so we can do him and Gunther again for the title.
Balor about to pass judgment on
Logan Paul, interesting pick.
He's better than those early picks, and he's right.
AJ Styles would be a great one to have. I mean, I don't really see our roster changing all that much, to be honest with you. I would love to have AJ back, so let's select AJ. Anderson and Gallows, that makes sense. Let's select the woman here. Liv, we've done everything that we could do with Liv. Charlotte, we got to bring back Charlotte because she has unfinished business on the show. Nia Jax for Raw, interesting.
Regal bringing in the big guns for his women's division. You love to see it.
I'm looking like down below. Like I said, Aleister Black would be fucking sick to have. Sheamus, Chris Sabin. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Motor City Machine Guns. Ilya Dragunov. We just had him on our show, but he didn't really he lost to Gunther all those times, so I don't really think we should pick him up. I think we should switch it up with him. Like I said, we do need at least one more female. Marisa would be cool. Alexa Bliss, what can we do with Bliss? We never did Becky and Bliss as a feud. She was a heel the last time that she was on SmackDown. I think she quit, actually. Alexa Bliss would be cool. Braun Breaker. Let's see. We have Becky. We have Lita. Charlotte are all baby faces. We do need some heels. Tegan we've had. We shouldn't hire her right now. Giovanni Vinci's here. That's so funny. Scarlett. Stephanie Vaquer. Okay. Would love to have her on the show. Solo Sikoa we haven't had in a little bit. Dragon Lee is awesome. We've had Dragon Lee before. We just had Chelsea. Baron Corbin I always enjoy. Wendy Chu, Berto. Roxanne Perez is cheaper. But the thing with Roxanne is that we've done her and Becky a ton. And her and Charlotte. So I don't really want Roxanne right now. Julia and Stephanie would be fucking awesome. I mean, let's get Julia and turn her heel.
SmackDown chooses Julia. Julia's set to bring beautiful
Fuck you, Raw. Fuck you. They must have heard me talking. Fuck you. Maybe we can always trade for her down the road. Okay. Drew would be great because we have not had Drew yet on SmackDown, but I gotta really preserve our budget here. Who else did I say that we should keep? Jimmy. Kofi. Bianca would be cool, but the thing is we've already used Bianca a lot. We've done Bianca and Rhea before. We don't have Rhea, actually. Have we done? Oh, we did. Becky and Bianca obviously had their Mania match, and they've had a few different matches together. Karrion Kross. Let's see. LA Knight. Rhea Ripley. I think we have 4 women right now. Io Sky would be great to have. Dirty Dom. Aleister Black. I'm really liking the idea of Aleister Black being on our show. I really like that idea because Aleister and either him against Finn or him against Gunther would be cool. Yeah, I like Aleister being on SmackDown. I like that a lot.
The Dutch Destroyer makes his way to SmackDown.
All right, who else should we get? Bray Wyatt, McIntyre, R-Truth. Why is he so expensive? Nakamura, Liv Morgan, Jimmy Uso. Yeah, I guess Jimmy probably. Yeah, because we're not really done with him yet. Get Jimmy back on SmackDown, I guess.
Jimmy Uso putting himself first.
Wesley, okay, to Raw. I like that pick. I like that pick. I don't really think we should use part of our budget on Rollins. I feel like we could just move on. But the thing with our roster, though, excuse me, looking at our roster, we have Punk, Roman, but we're not doing Punk and Roman again. anytime soon. We've already done Punk and AJ, Punk and Drew. Punk has feuded with fucking everyone on our show, man. Everyone that I've selected anyway, except for Gunther. They've had a few matches, but they've never feuded. Let me see here. We need someone new for Punk to work with. As far as baby faces, he's a baby face. Jey Uso's a baby face. AJ's a baby face. Black's a baby face. So we kind of need a heel. I think we should select one more male and one more female because we have 2 women and we have 4 women right now. We should at least have 5 women. At least for the men, I feel like we need a top heel. We have Gunther, we got Roman, Jimmy's a heel. So, I mean, we have a lot of, I think the baby faces with the heels and baby, let's see, we have Jimmy heel, Balor, Gunther, Roman. That's 4. We have, for the baby faces, Punk, Jay, AJ, Black. So we have actually 4 and 4 with the men. It's pretty good, actually. We have 8 men. We have 4 women. Should we have at least one? I think we should have one more guy on the show. One more guy and then one more female. Unless, I mean, we can really go to the bottom of the barrel here. With the, I mean, we could pick up a few different men and a few different women. Baron Corbin would be good to have on the show as a heel. Did him and Punk feud? I think him and Punk feuded. I don't know if we did Corbin and Punk. I think we did, but I don't remember. That would have been a few years ago. I mean, Jacob Fatu is fucking cheap, man. I like the idea of using Fatu and then he can join the Bloodline too, honestly. I like that. Let's get Fatu on our show.
Jacob Fatu.
The Samoan werewolf has been unleashed. Big pick and
maybe Fatu. I mean, I was going to say we could do Roman and Jay, and if he loses, he has to join the Bloodline. We won't do that right away. We'll go back to Jay and Roman down the road. Anyway, so let's get another female on our show. Who do we have? We have Julia, who's a heel, and then Charlotte, Lita, and Becky for now will all be baby faces. Let's get another heel. Another heel for the women. You have Alexa Bliss, Scarlett, Ethan Page. I like Ethan Page. He would be a good pickup. We just picked up a heel, didn't we? Yeah, we picked up Jacob Fatu. Who's going to be a heel? Corbin, I already said. Roxanne. I like Roxanne a lot, but we've just already done so much with her. We've already done Becky and Tiffany, too. We did that a few years ago as well. Sol Ruka's good. You know, she's a nice prospect. She's a baby face. Wolfgang. Cora Jade, you know, we've used her before. Blair Davenport, I think we used briefly a few years ago. Oba Femi, man. Holy shit. I mean, Oba Femi would be fucking hot to have on the roster as a baby face. Holy shit. And he's fucking cheap. Trick Williams we had a couple of years ago. Pat McAfee. We had him very briefly last year, and then he left. I really like Javon Evans we had, and then he quit too. I like Obafemi being on the show. I'm just kind of mapping out in my head what we have him doing from the get-go. Does he fucking work with CM Punk? I mean, honestly. I think we do Jay and Fatu. Obafemi just from the get-go going right after Punk would be fire. Balor's going for the United States Championship right now. AJ's working with Roman. We got a lot of different feuds right from the get-go. I think we pick up fucking Femi. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Selects Obafemi.
Major pickup here.
Raw legs Duke Hudson. They've used Duke Hudson before.
Obafemi.
He's still developing, and William Regal knows that.
Let's see. I said we'd have a lot of the same people, but honestly, if you look at our roster, all those people on the right-hand side are new or are staying, but we also have joining our show. We have Julia, Black, Fatu, and Femi. So let's get another female on the show here. I'm a heel female from the get-go. Tatum Paxley's cheap. We like Tatum Paxley. Low popularity, but I do like Tatum Paxley. Jada Parker's good. I would like Jada Parker to be on the show. She's cheaper, too. I don't really care about the popularity, to be honest with you. I just kind of care about having a lot of people on our show that I can use and have variety with. Let's see. Isla Dawn, who gives a shit. Carmelo Hayes, we've had before. Hayes would be cool. We definitely do need a female, though. I mean, if it's... I'm thinking... Probably, Jada Parker. Jakara Jackson, I don't really care too much about. Or Lola Vice. Tatum Paxley would be interesting. Tatum... I don't really know what you do with Tatum right now. We need a heel. Kalani Jordan, I just don't really see as a heel. I don't care about Kiana James at all. Eddie Thorpe, I don't care about. Fallon Henley. She'd be a nice pickup. I kind of like Jada Parker, though. I do like Jada Parker. We've already had Becky work with Cora. Cora's been on our show a number of times. Let's pick up Jada Parker.
Down selects Jada Parker. Miss Parker is going to bring major athleticism to this brand.
All right. So with who we have left,
she needs to excel.
do we just pick up Rollins? I mean, Orton and Punk we've actually never done, but he's a babyface from the get-go. I think with Punk and Rollins, at least, if we bring in one of them, if we bring in Punk or Rollins, we can turn Rollins heel. I kind of like the idea of that. Yeah, just looking at our roster right now, I think I'm looking at Rollins as our last big pickup, because we can continue Punk and Rollins and turn Rollins heel. Kevin Owens I also like. We can always pick up a lot of these people in free agency later on as well. Let's see. How many women do we have? We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think it would be nice to have at least one more female. Heel. Julia is a babyface for now, but we're going to turn her heel. I'm probably going to turn Becky Lynch heel, too. So, if we turn Becky Lynch heel, we need another babyface on the show. Kalani Jordan is... Who's on the cheaper side? Pat McAfee. You have Lola Vice. She's cheaper. 66,000. What is 431 versus 66? Or minus 66, not versus 66. I say we pick up Rollins now, and then I figure out the female thing in a second. Let's just get Rollins, and then we'll figure out the last... Like, whoever we have left within the budget, we'll pick up. Alex Shelley, I'd also fucking love to have, by the way. I would love to have Alex Shelley. Not right now, but at some point, would love to have Alex Shelley in our show. The Motor City Machine Guns in general, but we don't really do tag team stuff. Cody would also be nice, but I just feel like there's unfinished business there with Rollins, where if we turn Rollins heel, he can work with Jay. He can work with AJ. I don't think we've done Rollins and AJ yet as a feud, at least not with those roles. Aleister Black is a babyface. Yeah, I think that could work. I would love Cody, like I said, but I just feel like with Rollins, there's a little bit more we can do there with him as a heel. Cody, he's a babyface. That's the thing. At least with Rollins, we know we can turn him heel. I'm not turning Cody heel. All right, we got Rollins.
Look at the talent picked by
We're done?
GM. Rollins imposing his
What the
vision
fuck?
on SmackDown.
Right now, he's on the outskirts of this brand.
I
He
guess,
needs to
okay.
prove
I didn't think I
otherwise.
was done.
The Raw GM taking stock
I didn't
of
say
the
I was
talents.
fucking done.
Who is about to join the Raw roster?
Andre Chase,
A lot of
Chelsea
opportunities here
Green.
for Raw's
Natalia.
next selection. It's
They have a
another
lot
big
of
pick
fucking people
for
on the show.
Monday
Holy
Night
shit.
Raw. Raw looking to add to its haul with another
Yeah, they
pick.
have both members of Pretty
Raw
Deadly
weighing their options here.
and Zoe Stark.
The next round begins for Monday Night Raw.
Okay, I
Here
guess
is the
I
new
didn't think that
roster
we were done. I don't know why it said that
Monday
we're
Night
done.
Raw.
Some amazing brands formed here. I can't wait to call the action.
All right, well, that's our roster. They have far more people than we do because they picked a lot of cheap people. But that's fine with me. I like our roster. I really, really like our roster. Just going to pick up one of the females, but I guess we'll have to wait on that. Triple H says, when I hired you to manage SmackDown, I expected you to be your best, and that wasn't the case last season. Well, fuck you, Triple H. AJ says, listen up, it's gotten even worse between me and Reigns. It's not a sustainable situation. I want a casket match against him. This week, loser walks away from the brand. It's either him or me. What the fuck? No! Absolutely not. No, AJ, we're not fucking doing that. Great battle last season. Raw ended up ahead of SmackDown. At least he was nice, so we'll be nice to him. Select an opposing brand who must use a Tier 1 arena. Okay, whatever. Let's book our show. Let's book our show. So Charlotte is back from injury tonight. Yeah, Charlotte is free of injury. I think we have Charlotte. We should have Charlotte call out Becky because she's back. She was owed an opportunity at the title. And then Lita also ended up in a draw. So I think a triple threat makes the most sense, to be honest. I think you have Lita also call out Becky for a title shot too, saying, hey, we're not done. Let's see. Let's have Becky face from the get-go Julia. I kind of like that. First time ever. Debuting Julia, taking on Becky Lynch, and maybe if Julia wins, she also enters the conversation for a future title shot. I like that. Okay, so what are we doing tonight? I'm feeling a tag team match. Oh no, we have to do, definitely we were doing Gunther and Balor. I said that for the United States Championship. Definitely doing that tonight. And then, let's see. I think Jay working with Jacob Fatu would be perfect. Backstage brawl. Jay just gets ambushed by Jacob Fatu, the newest member of the Bloodline, baby. Jacob Fatu joins Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns as a member of the Bloodline and goes right after Jimmy Uso. We will go back to Roman Reigns and Jey Uso at some point soon. Let's see. And then Roman. Let's have AJ call out Roman again. AJ calls out Roman. That's our pay-per-view match, or at least one of the matches we will do before our next pay-per-view, AJ and Roman Reigns. I think the next pay-per-view is going to be Becky versus Charlotte and Lita in a triple threat for the Women's Championship, and then Punk and Rollins again for the title. Tonight, I'm liking Punk and Rollins versus Roman and Jimmy. I'm liking that as the main event. And that's where Rollins turns heel. I like that. I like that. All right, so that's our show. Gunther defending the United States Championship against Balor. Charlotte taking on Becky calling out Becky. Now that she's back, she wants a title shot, as does Lita. AJ Styles calls out Roman Reigns. Let's see. Becky and Julia. We're going to be doing that for the first time ever, one-on-one backstage brawl between Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso. And then CM Punk and Seth Rollins teaming up against Roman and Jimmy Uso. So I don't think we could do this. We can book this show because the backstage brawl costs too much money. So let's do Jay versus the debuting Obafemi, who's a heel currently. And we will have Jacob Fatu get involved. I like that. All right, cool. The show... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's not a well, okay, we did a backstage brawl. It's not a backstage brawl. There we go. Okay, now we can afford to do the show. All right. Godlike. The next Immortal you sign this week is free. Oh, yeah, I forgot that we have that card. Cool. So we will sign an Immortal at some point. All right, cool. So that's our show. We are watching as part of the first episode of 2008. We are watching this show tonight and booking next week's show. Because that's what we do here on hashtag GSM4GM. And we will do this and also book next week's show, possibly, but we'll see if we have time. All right, confirm booking. We're going to be watching Balor and Gunther for the United States Championship, just a heads up. All right. Confirm. We are in Switzerland tonight. Zurich? Is that how you pronounce it? Probably not. All right. I'm just looking at our card, making sure everything is good. I think it is. Confirm booking, and we are set. Actually, you know what? I probably should have done Jay and Jimmy again. Fuck. And then have Jacob team with Roman. I like Jacob debuting in a... Well, yeah, we're not... Okay, no, that doesn't make sense. I like what we did. We're fine. All right, spectate. Opening match for the United States Championship. Gunther, the champion of 1 year. He was champion for all of 2007. He won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 2006. And I think he won it back from Damian Priest in a singles match. But then that Intercontinental Championship became the United States Championship when the title swapped brands. So Gunther's been champion for a full year until tonight. This was the match that we were supposed to get in the pre-WrestleMania SmackDown before Nick Aldis fucked this over. We are getting the match tonight. Skip the scenes, skip the scenes. First time ever between Finn Balor and Gunther here tonight on SmackDown. I don't think we've done this match yet because they're both heels.
45 years of history behind that.
Looking forward to this match, though. Gunther's had some bangers in the last year as United States Champion, having defended that title against Ilya Dragunov and Javon Evans multiple times.
Becomes the defender of the red, white, and blue. Well, that is unless they choose to use
Kick there from Finn Balor to Gunther.
It's the title holder's freedom to do so, Saxton.
Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Balor now.
Dangerous move, showing there's nothing they won't do to gain the upper hand against the champion.
He's on the top rope. Boom.
Into the drop kick by Balor. Shoulders down, championship at stake.
And he pins him. 1, 2, and a kick out of 1.
Got to do more to get the fall. Boom.
Kick to the stomach from Balor. Balor's never before been the United States Champion here on SmackDown. He has challenged for, he's been involved in the main event scene with Punk and Rollins, among other people over the years, but I don't think he's ever challenged, or rather even won, the United States Championship. And tonight might be that night. He might be the one to take down the unstoppable Gunther, who's been in a precarious position this entire match with Balor in control this entire time.
Into a tight corner.
Gunther gets Balor into the corner. Oh, nice clubbing blow. And with so much new competition here on SmackDown, you can guarantee that Gunther will have no shortage of competition here on the Blue brand over his United States Championship. Oh my God. Gunther now off the ropes. Oh, sits out and misses on Balor. And I think we're looking at a pretty stacked pre-Backlash, if that is the next show. Pre-Backlash SmackDown. Nice punch to the face there from Balor to Gunther. We're definitely going to be doing on that show Jey Uso and Jacob Fought 2, the newest member of the Bloodline as of tonight. We're going to be doing AJ Styles and Roman Reigns.
Oh, there's a response against Finn.
And whatever the United States Championship scene is going to be looking like, we will find out soon enough. Gunther, nice backdrop there. Gunther immediately just rolls up Balor and just a 1 count. Looking to score a quick one over Finn Balor. Sits out on Balor as well. Holy shit. And he's taking him over to the corner. Boom, face first.
It looked like Balor's quest for excellence was met with some resistance there.
And he takes him again, face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, nice blow there. And again, just choking out Balor off the top rope. Oh my God.
Gunther looking to attack from above.
Gunther off the top rope. He goes. Oh, and he hits that diving elbow on top of Finn Balor.
Crashing onto their opponent.
Finn Balor knocking off Kofi Kingston a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown to earn this opportunity. He's been quite impressive in recent months with wins over Seth Rollins, feuding with CM Punk as well. Looking to add gold to his resume here tonight.
Take off.
Nice diving splash from Gunther, and he pins Balor. This could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Finn Balor. He's got a little bit of fight left as Gunther looks to lay him out with the signature powerbomb, but Balor gets out of it. Reversing the move, he counters with the 1916 on Gunther. The 1916 weekend of a new champion. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2 from Gunther. Gunther thought he had the match won as he went for that powerbomb after Balor kicked out of the diving splash and then powers out of that 1960. What a great suspenseful series of moves there. What a sequence. Now Gunther setting up Balor for something, coming off that emphatic drop kick. Gunther off the middle rope and another drop kick, but Balor this time moves out of the way. Finn Balor. Ooh, nice strike there to Gunther. Gets him off his feet. Looking to set up Gunther. What's he going for here? Off the top rope. Nice double axe handle from Balor. He has to remain in control here if he wants a shot of walking away. United States champion. Great reverse DDT. And he's got Gunther. 1, 2. Oh, and another kick out at 2 from the United States champion. We have an Irishman and a German, I believe, right? Battling for the United States Championship in Switzerland. The coup de grace missed. Balor going for the coup de grace. Gunther moves out of the way. And he's got the Boston Crab locked in on Balor.
He lets go of the hold, but
he lets go of it.
No telling what's going on.
Now just adding insult to injury here to Finn Balor with repeated kicks to the midsection and again to the head twice. Now he's setting him up for that powerbomb that he wanted before that patented powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Gunther still, and what a fucking sprint. Still the United States champion. Great fucking match there from Gunther and Balor. The year-long reign of Gunther continues here on SmackDown. We've got a lot of dominant champions here in the Blue Brain. Gunther, a champion of a year. Becky Lynch, a champion of 2 years. CM Punk just retaining the title of WrestleMania. A big fucking win here tonight for Gunther. Maybe in the next couple of weeks we can hold a mini tournament of sorts to determine his next challenger for that United States Championship. Charlotte Flair calling out Becky Lynch. And we have Julia's in-ring debut here on SmackDown. Simulate. 1, 2, 3. Julia knocks off Becky Lynch in her debut. Julia pins the WWE Women's Champion. Surely that will earn her an opportunity at the championship. Probably come the Backlash pay-per-view. In a fatal four-way. That's what I'm feeling. It's looking like a fatal four-way. But then again, I really don't want Becky losing in a four-way. Maybe we just do a triple threat with Charlotte, Julia. I kind of like that more, to be honest with you. I feel like we do Charlotte, Julia. I like the idea of a four-way, but Becky really should not be losing that belt in a four-way. I don't like that. Don't like that. So honestly, maybe we do Julia, Charlotte, and Lita in a triple threat, and the winner of that match faces Becky at the pay-per-view. I kind of like that more.
1,
2, 3. Jey Uso knocks off the debuting Oba Femi, but gets attacked immediately afterward by Jacob Fatu here on SmackDown. Lita calls out Becky. And here's our tag team main event, Rollins and Punk. I will turn Rollins heel here afterward by attacking CM Punk. Let's see. Let's simulate this match.
2, it's over.
Punk and Rollins go over. We'll say that one of them pins Jimmy Uso before Seth Rollins immediately blindsides Punk and attacks him, turning heel in the process. He is not satisfied. He is so fucking obsessed with CM Punk. A lot of title matches on Raw this week, too. Raw had a better show than we did. We had a better main event. That's fine. We had a lot of babyface and babyface matches, heel versus heel matches, so I get it. We did make $116,000, so that's good. Oh, we got another tier. Okay, we reached 2.3 total million fans. Not bad. All right, well, we both got trophies, I guess. Hell in a Cell is coming up. Hell in a Cell for Punk and Rollins makes sense. I was going to say we could do it for Roman and Jimmy, but we could always save that for down the road. I think Punk and Rollins inside Hell in a Cell at Hell in a Cell makes sense. Jimmy says, I can't stand teaming with Roman. He's the reason we keep losing our tag matches, and I can't drill it into his thick skull. Let me prove who the problem is on the team. Give me a singles match tonight, and I'll show him how it's done. I kind of like that, honestly. Like, we're not going to turn Jimmy heel, or babyface, rather. He's not going to break away from the bloodline, but Roman kind of needs to teach him a lesson. I think Jimmy's pissed, but Roman's going to say, hey, listen, you fucking lost for our team. I want to teach you a lesson here tonight. And then AJ Styles can get involved, and then ultimately Jimmy and Roman remain on the same page. But I like that, actually. I'll show Reigns what a real winner looks like. All right. Triple H says, hey, over the weekend, Styles got into some trouble. I won't say what he did, but we're giving him a 2-week suspension. What the fuck did AJ Styles, of all people, do? Take better care of your stars' morale so they don't take things too far in the future. Oh, that's fine. Well, we weren't going to use him on the show this week anyway. He'll be back for the go-home show, which is, that's fine by me. He's busy for 2 weeks. He's fucking suspended for 2 weeks is what he means. Ba-da-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Alright, let's turn Rollins heel. And we will have Punk call out Rollins for what he did. Or we could just do a self-promo, honestly, with Punk. I kind of like that more. And then we can save Punk and Rollins calling each other out for the go-home show. I feel like that makes more sense. Alright, so we'll do those promos tonight. What did we do last week? I totally forgot. It's been mere minutes and I already forgot. I think we should save Jacob Fatu's in-ring debut for when he faces Jay in 2 weeks. I kind of like that. So let's have Jay call out Fatu. Calling him out for a match after he debuted last week. And then we can have Fatu call out Jay next week. I kind of like that as well. We'll do the triple threat with Julia, Charlotte, and Lita on the go-home show like I said. So until then... let's do the tag team match. We could do the tag team match tonight. Let's do Lita or Charlotte and Becky, who have teamed before, against Lita and Julia. I kind of like that a lot, honestly. That's a fucking main event right there. Holy shit. So Balor just lost to Gunther. Next up for Gunther, I said like maybe we'll crown a new challenger in like a #1 contenders match or something. But I don't know. The thing is, what would that even... I don't know. I'm trying to think of what that match would look like, though. Because Jimmy's going to be busy, I feel like. Jimmy, I don't really want him challenging Gunther for the fucking United States title. Jay's busy right now. He's not going for the belt. Maybe we could do a tournament coming out of the next pay-per-view, but... I like Aleister Black. Like, Finn Balor's like, oh, I want another opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And then Aleister Black comes out and faces Balor. And he gets the next opportunity by beating Balor. I kind of like that. Ooh, fuck. Oh, fuck, no. Aleister Black and Finn Balor, perfect. What power cards do we have? Do we have any fixed matches? We do not. No fixed matches. Where's the gauntlet thing? One randomly booked gauntlet match in your show will receive a higher than normal rating. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so what else can we do tonight? Fatu is busy. AJ is busy. Jada Parker, we have no one for her to face. I mean, well, we have enough money. Let's look at the free agency, because I was gonna buy someone from free agency before we lost all the money or whatever. We're not buying... Oh, what the fuck? Tyrese Halliburton? I mean, first of all, yes. That is hilarious. I forgot that Tyrese was available, but he's not only available, he's like really, really cheap. He is really cheap, and you can sign him for 5 weeks for $12,000. I forgot about that. Let's sign Tyrese, honestly. Like, let's see what happens. That's amazing. Doesn't exactly solve our problem, though, I don't think. Well, let's go back to our show now that we have Tyrese on the show. He's a heel. That's so... Why is he a heel? That's so strange. I say we do Gunther versus Tyrese Halliburton. I'm not even kidding. I think we have Tyrese. I think we should have Tyrese face. We've already had Obafemi debut. Let's have Tyrese take on Balor. You know, or you know what? I kind of like. I don't know. Trying to think. I kind of like Black and Balor having their match at the next, like, the Go Home show. So I kind of want to save that. But if we do Tyrese tonight, and then Black and Fatu, not Fatu, but Femi. Yeah, let's do that. But then I'm also thinking, like, what if Tyrese loses here? He kind of loses his mystique. He doesn't really have any mystique, but, like, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of Tyrese just... I don't know. I'm not really sure. I kind of like the idea of him beating Gunther in like a fucking like random open challenge, and that's what earns him the opportunity at the United States Championship. Like, that would be insane. That would be crazy. Do we do that? Like, do we just book him against Gunther and just have him fucking win? I feel like that'd be nuts. Honestly, let's just fucking do that. Let's just do Gunther and Tyrese Halliburton. Let's just do that. And then interference from Balor on Black, so we'll kick off that feud. And then Balor scouting Aleister Black, who's new here to the Blue brand. So, yeah, I like that a lot. That's kind of random, I know, but, like, if Tyrese wins, like, what a fucking win that would be, you know? And then we could set him up for a United States title shot in a couple of weeks. Let's fucking do it, man. Let's do it. I guess we'll say we don't really need to have Jada Parker face anyone this week, so I was going to hire a female, but we won't have to do that, I guess. We won't do it. We don't really need to, I suppose, so I guess we just won't do that. But anyway, this is crazy. But this is our show for next week. Roman Reigns versus Jimmy Uso. Seth Rollins, role change. Gunther takes on Tyrese Halliburton. What a fucking match. We will... I don't really want to watch it because I feel like Gunther would kill him. So I would rather, like... Yeah, I don't want to watch it because I want Tyrese to have a chance to win, as stupid as that sounds. We will watch this star-studded main event. That's a fucking main event right there. Becky and Charlotte versus Lita and Julia. That's crazy. And then Jey Uso calls out Jacob Fatu. CM Punk will hear from him after last week's attack from Seth Rollins to close out SmackDown. Aleister Black debuts taking on Obafemi, who lost last week to Jey Uso. You know what, actually, we don't even have to say that he lost. We could say that Jey won by DQ. Honestly, like, we could just say that and then Jacob Fatu interfered and cost him the win. I mean, he won, but not by pinfall. You know what I'm saying. And that's the main event. Becky and Charlotte versus Lita and Julia. What a main event. So that's our show for next week. I'm really excited for that show. This has been a great episode between the draft, our first episode. A lot of fun going on here on SmackDown going into 2008. A show that I'm really, a brand that I'm excited about going forward with the roster that we have of all the returning faces and remaining faces here on SmackDown. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. Be sure to like the video, drop a comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff greatly appreciated. Have an awesome one, folks. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.